Hey guys, it's me, C, and this is unsubscripted. Yeah, I didn't write anything on it because I didn't felt like it, and don't rant me in the comments saying that I have English autocorrect and stuff like that because I was lazy to write a script. So yeah, so in 5th grade I had this girl, we're just gonna call her Vivian. She was an artist too, which made us two artists in the room. Now it didn't really bother me because I love people who like to draw art and stuff, but Vivian was a bit different. She was strange. People thought she was like mysterious or whatever, but actually she's really nice and really cool. I trusted her so much, but I really never got to know her or her OCs. So I tried to talk to her about it, but she changes the subject every time. Now, when I bring up her OCs, she's like, that's really funny. And she changed the subject. Now, this made me so strange. I tried to search her up in her DeviantArt or anything, and I searched one on DeviantArt. It says, well, I'm not gonna say the real name, but we're just gonna call it Vivian the Best because her name's Vivian. It's her fake name, so yeah. And full of her gallery is a different art style. And I thought, hey, maybe she likes to change it up a bit or change one of her art styles and stuff. Actually, no, those were traced. And I didn't even notice because dumb CC was so young and innocent and super dumb and doesn't know math. So yeah, I talked to her yesterday about one of her OCs in DeviantArt. Oh, and she's like, oh, so you've seen it. Did you like it? And I responds with, yeah. The one with the purple hair kind of reminds me of my OC, but we're just gonna go along with it. And yeah, the purple hair was my OC, and I didn't even notice it because my purple OC's name was Crystal, not Crystally, okay? Crystally's worst. And about Crystal, she's different. And the one with the yellow hair kind of reminds me of my OC too, named Sam. Now, I didn't really thought of anything because I didn't know that those were my OCs. But anyway, I just go along with it. For a short while, we talked, and some of my friends warned me about her to stay away from her. And I didn't know why. I didn't know why they wanted me to be far away with her, but I keep ignoring it. The next day, in art class, she drew this beautiful anime piece that I could never draw. And I told her, how'd you do that? And said, oh, I practiced. Yeah, practice. Practice my ass. She didn't even try to practice because those were traced. Even with the small details, she's traced. And there's a little bit of thing that she doesn't know is shading. Her shading is a bit crappy, like literally crappy. And I told her about changing it, but she tries to change the subject again. The next day, some people wanted to draw one of her OCs since she's become more popular. Even popular than me. But I really don't care. I was really happy for her. And the next day, some people, again from different sections, wanted to let them draw her OCs, but she refused and decided to borrow some of people's OCs, and they literally did. And this got me really worried about the people's OC, and including Vivian. Now, Vivian is a kind and shy girl, but let's just roll with it. Get it? Because she's an artist, and yeah, I'll stop. Now, the next day, Vivian, again, traced some of people's art again, including Rosalie and Crystallie. Why did I add Crystallie? Rosalie and Wolfie Chu. I didn't know Wolfie Chu until 2018 when I saw her video about Jordan's video of how they met, but I knew Rosalie. And I walked up to her and said, hey, this reminded me of Rosalie. And she immediately hid the picture. Oh, you must be thinking someone else. And there was this one paper who had my colors in it. And I said, hey, are those mine? And she said, no, no, those are perfectly mine. And I swiped it anyway. And it was my character's design that I posted and deleted it because, fuck's sake, somebody's gonna copy it. And she did. So I immediately screamed at her, saying that you didn't draw this. And she tried to cover up her traced art that it was hers. And my friend Cassie heard the noise and said, hey, what's going on? And I explained everything to her, and she said, hey, that's C's art. And many people came up because it was a loud commotion. And I was very embarrassed about that. So some people walked out to her fans, my friends. We got in a fight. So I immediately had enough and pulled out my phone and said, look, this is my OC. You traced it. And everyone went for silence, and she said, no, that's my art. And I thought she was trolling for a bit, but I immediately threw my tray and slammed it at her table. And I said, admit you traced this, or else I'm gonna kick your ass so tight. And she was so scared and admitted it finally, and revealed some of my OCs, including Crystal and Siam and Kim. And after that, I immediately tried to apologize because she was so angry at me. But I tried, but she transferred. It was too late. I got a message from her saying that I don't want to talk to you, leave me alone, I hate you, stuff like that. And I tried to apologize the way I can because I really felt bad for her. I screamed at her for a reason, for stealing my parts. But she didn't really mean it. I mean, she tried to trace, but I could have helped her draw properly. I mean, she had some cool OCs that I've seen, but I figured out those were traced too. And I don't know where school she is right now. She's probably in a private school or a public school. And I don't know where country she is now because I heard she's from like America? Oh, wait, no. She's from Philippines. And I don't know where she is now. She's probably still tracing arts. So if you've seen her, actually you don't know her, so yeah. So I hope you've learned for this story, or don't know any learn of this story. Holy fuck, is that a spire? I'm sorry about that, technical difficulties. Anyway, thanks for watching this video. I hope you like the speed paint that I make, and I know this is half of what I told, but yeah, I hope you love the speed paint. This is Melanie Martinez, and all the music aren't mine. I'll credit them in the description, including the image. Don't trace, kids. It'll lead you to a bad reputation.
If you want a little more confidence, potatoes turn to french fries, yeah, it's common sense. All you need's a couple more condiments and $100,000 for some compliments. Ha ha, it's such a waste when little girls grow into their mother's face. But little girls are learning how to cut and paste and pucker up their lips until they suffocate. Ha ha, kids forever, kids forever. Baby soft skin turns into leather. Don't be dramatic, it's only some plastic. No one will love you if you're unattractive. Oh, Mrs. Potato Head, tell me, is it true that pain is beauty? Does a new face come with a warranty? Will a pretty face Potato Head, tell me, is it true that pain is beauty? Does a new face come with a warranty? Will a pretty face make it better? Oh, Mr. Potato Head, tell me, how did you afford?
Hey guys, hope you enjoyed the speed paint, and click that subscribe button and like this video and press the notification bell if you want to get notified by me, and maybe I'd make a speed paint of you next time or make more stories. Thanks and bye. Love you. God bless.